What's up Raiders, Bionic here with some major news update on Raid Shadow Legends. Patch 1.8 just went live, which brings us lots of new content, and we are going to go over the details right now to see what this means for us. A couple of weeks ago, Plarium told us what they were currently working on in terms of game development. They mentioned things like rank 6 and legendary artifacts, multi-battle, a new legendary fusion, new daily login rewards, including new champions, new rewards in dungeons and events, a new Plarium Play desktop application, faction wars, and artifact upgrade items. Other things they also mentioned they were working on is a rehaul of underperforming rare, epic, and legendary champions, and trying to eliminate some of those annoying loading and crashing issues. At first it seemed like the patch was going to be released last week or even the one before, but it seems like there were some delays and instead we just got it. But during this delay they gave us a couple more events to keep us busy, like a 4-day champion training event, a 3-day doubled legendary champion drop rate from Sacred Shard, so that was 12% instead of 6%. So hopefully this has made some of you guys owner of a shiny new legendary champion. For myself, I decided not to use my Sacred Shards. So now that we have the patch, let's go over the details. Multi-battle. You can now run up to 15 campaign battles or 40 for players with a raid pass on auto. You can change the following options before the multi-battle begins. Whether or not the battle should continue when all champions hit max level. Whether or not the battle should continue if your champions lose and fail to complete the stage. Whether or not energy should be restored automatically if it runs out. The ranks of artifacts and accessories that are to be automatically sold at the end of the battle. The champion queue. This allows the game to automatically replace a champion that hits max level with another champion from the queue. And finally, the number of battles or how many battles should be run in total. As the multi-battles take place, you will have the option to turn it off between each fight. Once completed or turned off, you will also have a convenient summary of all the runs you've completed. Legendary and rank 6 artifacts are in fact here. In order to get this new loot, you will have to farm the new higher level dungeons, which are stages 16 to 20, and what this means is that you will probably have to re-gear most of your champions. And yes, this will be a very tedious task, but it might also allow some players to catch up with the higher level players. So all artifact and accessory dungeons now have 5 additional stages, which is the Ice Golem Peak, Dragon's Lair, Fire Knight's Castle, and the Spider's Den. So hopefully you guys have been working on your heroes to try and progress through these new levels. Next, we have a new 90-day login reward program, which will fully replace the current one for players who join right after update 1.8, and veteran players will receive it as well, but they will start off from day 30. The program will feature varying rewards such as energy, silver, gems, skill tomes, artifacts, shards, but more importantly, brand new epic champions. These 3 new epic champions are Haikatun, which is a strong turn meter manipulator, Yaga the Insatiable, a dangerous poison specialist, and finally Dark Athel, a rootless AoE attacker which will be very useful against the spider boss. We now also have Chicken. Kind of like an XP brew, but this will be used to upgrade a champion's rank in the same way other champions are used, so it's basically food. It will be available as a reward from events, tournament, or as part of special offers, and it will come in the following ranks 2, 3, 4, and 5. The amount of chicken you have will show up in the tavern in the upgrade rank tab. We did get a few balances as well. As for champions, Painkeeper has been nerfed. For the dungeons, various champions can be added to dungeon rewards during events. Hostile champions in all dungeons now have accuracy and resistance stats, and the Ice Golem boss's left minion now applies a 100% heal reduction debuff. For the challenges, Artifact Challenge 6.1, 0.2, and 0.4 and 10.5 have been adjusted and should be easier to complete. Now, although we don't see it right now, a new time-limited fusion event is available, so make sure to check out the news for more information, or simply look at the fusion tab in the summoning portal later today. Weekly quests now refresh as soon as they were completed and are no longer tied to a time limit, which from what I understand means that you can now complete them every 5 days. You guys should also have received by now a clan boss key, arena tokens, and an energy refill as part of the raid update. And finally, we did get a few bug fixes, which are listed here. If you guys want to read them, you can follow the link in the description. And more importantly, we got 14 new champions. So I will not be covering them in this video, but I will put a link to the post on the Plarium website in the description as well for you guys. In short, we now have 2 new demon spawn legendaries, 3 new epics, 5 new rares, 3 uncommons, and 1 common champion from various factions. So that's it guys, a roughly 5-minute recap of all the major news we've gotten with this big update. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the video. If you did, please subscribe to my channel or look in the description in other ways you can support it. Later.